You in your country, with this country here, I've been here 40 years. You are the most obnoxious people. You're arrogant.
Then why are you here? Why are you here? Why don't you go back to where you're happy, in India?
When I went the last time recently, they took my thing with customer and said, go and live in dirty India. And I came back after 4 days. Australia lost my things, so I'm back here, boosting the economy.
So what do you do as a job?
You see you doing it again.
What do you do that boosts the economy?
Do you take our money when we work in Australia?
You must be joking.
Do you take it from the government?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Do you know how long I've lived here and what I've done? When I went from the UK to become British and came to your dirty country, the same thing. What's your money, your government? Your government is weak. If you get money from 1 to 25 and your students get money and Indian workers, lawyers pack each other for 5 years and say, wait, don't talk about it. You are the most offensive. Your government, disability is about weak people, all of it. I don't depend on anyone. Take money and have a look here. Easy to get.
Are you happy in Australia?
Listen to your book.
If you're not happy in Australia, there's a billion people in India.
Are you happy anywhere?
I'm happy within myself, but insecure people will ask questions that are not relevant to make them feel good. That's what you do. You play around with silly words and I'm mindful, but
you say we're obnoxious. You should listen to yourself.
And what do you hear? Someone telling
when you talk to me?
Someone telling you about Australia and the structure of Australia, which is obvious.
What I hear is a very nasty person. You're trying to put us down. You're trying to make us all feel bad.
You're already rotten because when Bob Hawke said you overcame apartheid and you didn't, and Nelson Mandela did, what are you putting down? And if I lived there, and if I was in South Africa, born as British, and be kicked out and no rights by the Queen, why am I paying allegiance to your Queen and going to England to get away from this? Put down, don't even get into it. Maybe you are that. If someone called you trash, do you think I like it? We don't even say that. I'm merely making the point of saying, what are you playing it? Nasty, you must be very sad. What is nasty with someone who's truthful? How many people talk to you like this? Directly and straight, not abrasive, to the point. If I spent 2 hours in radio energy yesterday and now again, I respect them in the deal, and they still talk nonsense, and I'm again going this way when I could have done it yesterday in the rain. Do you think that's nasty? Maybe it's one of your pastors, your 4 and twin pastors. And you live in 4 venues in one city, and the beer bottles in the river, and that is true. And Crown Casino owned by the government, and that is where it is. I don't be educated to do that, or a job, or love is trade. It's got nothing to do with love. Love is a physical thing. I'm not talking about it. Outside yourself, you'll always think it's important. And how much do you need? How many pharmacies? How many fish and chips? You think about it. That's significant. Then you talk to each other. Don't you think that's lousy? If you talk about something, then you talk to each other who you don't know. That to me is where you are. You're isolated. And that's the point of bank. You know what I'm doing 40 years. What do you think I'm doing now?
Annoying people to do.
You see now you can talk to each other. I got on the tram coming this way. Do you know I ever got a seat? I wouldn't stop. People abused me. I just stood there. The thought came, what do I do? Do I have to come this way? I can pay rent in Armadale. When I talk to you, there's a tram. They tell each other. I told you your faults. You say, where are you going? There's a tram. You see how silly you are. You tell me I'm nasty. Can you see you even using your words fully? See, because you just
see how we don't say anything?
It's because we're not interested in talking to you, because all you have to say, excuse me, please don't interrupt.
I will interrupt.
Oh, well,
what do I say?
We're not interested in talking to you, so
you know why?
Please move along a bit.
Silly. I'm not in South Africa. One, if you say to yourself, where are you going? Then you say, here's the tram. Can you see how silly you are? I'm telling you, you're using your own energy. You are fools. You are fools. If it asks you where you're going and they're where's the tram,
you are nasty and cynical.
Cynical.
And you're going to die alone without any friends. You're the most arrogant woman I've ever met.
I agree with that.
But if your Bible says you've overcome apartheid, where's the arrogance? And HIV is not in Africa.
Apartheid has nothing to do with us.
HIV is not in Africa.
No, but hang on. It was taken to Africa.
We're 19 years old.
Yes, but wherever you
The past is the past.
Oh, but don't joke.
Oh, we could be Indian kids. And then would you hate us? Would you hate us if we were Indian?
If I have an Australian passport with my name Guraj and I'm not allowed to vote, what's an Australian am I?
You're not an Australian.
You're not an Australian.
But if I can't vote, if I've got a passport, am I Australian or not? If
You're
I've got
not
a-
If you're
Australian.
not happy with the system, go back to
Hang on,
India.
I'm talking.
If you don't like us,
I'm talking about
you
my
don't like
passport.
Australia.
I'm talking my passport, which is Australian as an Australian.
Citizenship has nothing to do
But if
with
I've
where
got
you
a
feel.
No, if I've got a
Where you
passport.
feel your heart is.
Hang on, if I've got a passport and I can't vote, I'm going to find what sort of Australian am I? Or you?
You're not an Australian.
You're not an
But
Australian.
I can't be Australian. How can I not be able to go to your passport? Because I talk as a bit. And I'm still in my passport, still where I was born. What is that got to do with Australia? As an Australian. What
Watch
is my
out.
car? Watch out, why don't you? You're on the car.